Have you ever felt like you were destined for something greater? Like there was a higher purpose calling out to you, waiting for you to answer? If so, you may be a chosen one, someone who has been selected by the universe to fulfill a unique and important role. But being a chosen one isn't all glory and adventure. It comes with its own set of challenges that often go unspoken. In this video, we'll explore the 6 challenges every chosen one must face and overcome on their path to spiritual growth and self-discovery. Challenge 1. Accepting your destiny. When you first realize that you're a chosen one, it can be a shock. You might feel reluctant to accept this new role, wondering if there's been some kind of mistake. Fear and doubt may creep in, making you question whether you're truly capable of taking on such a big responsibility. But here's the thing, the universe doesn't make mistakes. If you've been chosen, it's because you have the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to handle whatever comes your way. It's natural to feel unsure at first, but don't let that stop you from accepting your destiny. Trust that there is a divine plan at work, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. Take a deep breath and say yes to the call. Remember, you were chosen for a reason. Believe in yourself and know that you have everything you need to succeed. Challenge 2. Dealing with isolation and loneliness. As a chosen one, you may find yourself walking a path that few others understand. Your unique purpose and experiences can leave you feeling isolated and lonely at times. You might struggle to maintain relationships with people who don't fully grasp what you're going through. It's important to remember that this is a common experience for chosen ones, and you're not alone in feeling this way. One way to cope with these feelings is to find solace in solitude. Use this time to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Meditate, journal, or engage in activities that bring you peace and clarity. Cultivate a strong sense of inner connection so that even when you feel alone on the outside, you know that you're never truly alone. It's also important to seek out like-minded individuals who can relate to your experiences. Look for spiritual communities or groups where you can share your journey with others who understand. Remember, you don't have to navigate this path entirely on your own. There are people out there who can offer support, guidance, and companionship along the way. Challenge 3. Overcoming self-doubt and insecurity. As a chosen one, it's common to experience moments of self-doubt and insecurity. You might question whether you're truly worthy of this role, or whether you have what it takes to live up to your potential. These internal struggles can be challenging, but they're also opportunities for growth and self-discovery. When self-doubt arises, it's important to remember that you were chosen for a reason. The universe sees your inherent strengths and abilities, even if you don't always see them yourself. Trust in the wisdom of the divine and know that you have everything you need within you to succeed. One way to combat self-doubt is to focus on developing self-confidence. Take time to acknowledge your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Celebrate your progress and give yourself credit for the work you've done. Practice self-compassion and treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Another helpful strategy is to silence your inner critic. When negative self-talk arises, recognize it for what it is: a voice of fear and doubt, not truth. Replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your strengths, your values, and your purpose. With practice, you can learn to quiet the voice of self-doubt and trust in your own inner wisdom. Challenge 4. Navigating the dark night of the soul. At some point on your journey as a chosen one, you may encounter what's known as the dark night of the soul. This is a period of intense spiritual transformation, where everything you thought you knew is called into question. It can be a time of great emotional and psychological challenges as you navigate the depths of your own psyche. During this time, it's important to remember that the darkness is not permanent. Just as the night always gives way to the dawn, so too will your dark night of the soul eventually lead you to a place of greater light and understanding. Trust in the process, even when it feels difficult or painful. One way to navigate this challenging time is to surrender to the experience. Rather than fighting against the darkness, allow yourself to be present with it. Embrace the discomfort, knowing that it is a necessary part of your growth and transformation. Remember that sometimes we need to break down in order to break through. It can also be helpful to seek out support during this time. Whether it's through therapy, spiritual guidance, or the company of trusted friends and loved ones, don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it. Remember, you don't have to face the darkness alone. Challenge 5. Balancing responsibility and self-care. As a chosen one, you may feel a great sense of responsibility to fulfill your purpose and serve others. While this is a noble calling, it's important to remember that you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you don't take care of yourself, you won't have the energy or resources to effectively serve others. One way to maintain balance is to prioritize self-care in your daily life. This means taking time to rest, recharge, and nourish yourself on all levels: physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine, just as important as any other responsibility or obligation. Some practical self-care strategies might include getting enough sleep and rest, eating a healthy, balanced diet, exercising regularly, meditating or practicing mindfulness, spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies or activities that bring you joy, connecting with loved ones and building a support system. Remember, self-care is not selfish. It's a necessary part of being able to show up fully for yourself and others. By taking care of yourself, you're ensuring that you have the strength, resilience, and energy to fulfill your purpose and make a positive impact in the world. Challenge 6. Staying humble and grounded. As you progress on your spiritual path, it's natural to experience growth and achievement. You may find yourself developing new abilities, gaining insights and wisdom, and making a difference in the lives of others. While these accomplishments are worth celebrating, it's important to stay humble and grounded in the process. One of the dangers of spiritual growth is the temptation of ego inflation. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of being special or chosen, and to start believing that you're somehow better than others. But true spiritual growth is about recognizing the divine spark within all beings, not just ourselves. To stay humble and grounded, it's important to remember your roots. No matter how far you've come, remember where you started and the lessons you've learned along the way. Practice gratitude for the opportunities and blessings in your life, and acknowledge the role that others have played in your growth and development. Another helpful strategy is to cultivate a sense of service. Rather than focusing on your own achievements, look for ways to use your gifts and abilities to help others. When we shift our focus from ourselves to the greater good, it helps to keep our egos in check and reminds us of our interconnectedness with all beings. Being a chosen one is a unique and powerful calling, but it's not without its challenges. From accepting your destiny to navigating the dark night of the soul, the path of a chosen one requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to grow. But remember, you were chosen for a reason. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the heart to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Trust in the divine plan and know that every step of your journey is leading you closer to your true purpose. As you continue on your path, remember to prioritize self-care, stay humble and grounded, and surround yourself with supportive people who understand your journey. And most importantly, never forget the magic and mystery that lives within you. You are a chosen one, and the universe is conspiring in your favor. Keep shining your light and trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Spiritual growth and transformation. The path of a chosen one is ultimately about evolving and expanding on a spiritual level. Embrace the opportunities for growth, even when they feel challenging. self-discovery, and acceptance. Being a chosen one requires a deep level of self-awareness and self-acceptance. Take time to explore who you are, what you value, and what you're capable of. Embracing one's destiny and purpose. You were chosen for a reason. Trust in the divine plan and have faith that your unique gifts and abilities are needed in the world. Overcoming self-doubt and insecurity. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back. Believe in yourself and know that you have everything you need within you to succeed. Maintaining balance and self-care. Remember to prioritize self-care on your journey. You cannot serve others if you don't first take care of yourself. Staying humble and grounded in the face of spiritual growth. As you evolve and expand, remember to stay grounded and humble. Use your gifts in service of others, and never forget your interconnectedness with all beings.